All right. Might as well actually sleep the night here. Unless, hey, you got something to say? Every time I see the sea, it reminds me what happened all those years ago in Dundrasil. Rab and I fled, boarded a ship, setting sail before dawn. I was thrown into that inky black water. I was terrified. Rab put his arm around my shoulder and told me it was going to be all right. I'll never forget that. And yet somehow Rab stayed about the same height and, well, I don't think we ever meet what would have been the queen of Heliodor. But, fair to say, at least in the height aspect, you got your father's genetics on that one. Because, God, you are a tall woman. Okay. Equally good, you know, make camp and... Nice. Yeah! No! The map ends! The Champ Sauvage, that's where we need to go. Or, well, that's where I need to go for the mini-metal stuff. Crap. Okay, then, yeah, we gotta go the long way. Fuck. Damn it. Alright. Well, nothing to do about it now. There was one other place we could kind of go and check, even though obviously we can't go there. We can't go there for story reasons, but we'll explain kind of why in a second here. I don't. Wait. Wait, what? Hold on. No horses permitted beyond this point. Wait, that's a checkpoint. What the hell? Hold on. So I believe there's gonna be yeah, there's... Uh-oh. I'm originally from Port of Valor, south of here. The great Don Rodrigo trained me in the way of the sword, and I joined the Helidorian army like so many before me. Sometimes I miss my home. My Hermanita, my little sister, is still so young. I wish I had time to go back and see her once in a while. Yeah, that's the Helidorian Guard right there. This path leads to the top of Mount Pangli. No one's allowed up at the moment, though, by order of Sir Jasper of Heliodor. He's identified the monastery at its peak as a breeding ground for the descent, thanks to its historic links to the Darkspawn. Decent, law-abiding people have no reason to go there. I have stolen a Slime Knight's slime and his weapons. At what point do you think I am a law-abiding citizen? Also, apparently nobody told you to the road to the Mangle Grove. Wait, what? The Mangle Grove? Oh shit, yeah, the Mangle Grove. I can use this to... Can I, honest to God, use this to basically sneak my... like, get back to Cobblestone? Yep. Because I can go through the Mangle Grove, and then right on the other side of the mountain range there is Cobblestone and Heliodor. I'll be damned. You better count yourself lucky that I've stolen your whip, otherwise I'd have definitely... Actually, you know what? No, there might be something here. There might be something here. So, you know what? Godspeed to you. I have business to take care of. I guess if I really wanted to as well, I could summon a horse. But that just wouldn't be as fun. Welcome to the... Are you kidding me? Oh. You know, I should have guessed that. I should have guessed that's where this bridge is. Where the bridge is out. And that chest where that stupid little devil fucker was. And my ride's gone. Sweet. And my Uber's gone. Well, I think that's I reckon that's probably enough faffing around, enough dicking around for a little bit here. Let's go to Port of Valor proper. And, oh yeah, by the way, guess what else is in this town? I mean, there is the Doge, who is a friend of Rab's, who can open up the, notches. I don't even know what these things would be classified as. Not beast. But you know what they can be classified as? Flammable. They in fact can be classified as flammable. And welcome to the coastal town of Port of Valor, and yes, there is a casino.
Okay, darlings, I'll see you when you're finished here in town. I need to go and see a man about ciao for now.
Silvando is not sticking around here.
What came over him all of a sudden?
Don Rodrigo lives in that grand old place over yonder. Let's go and say hello, shall we? Oh, and don't go mentioning my royal past, will you? There's no point in causing a fuss. As far as he's concerned, I'm just his old pal Rab. Let's keep it that way, all right?
Okay, King of the Fallen Kingdom of Dundrasil Rab, accompanied by Prince of the Fallen Kingdom of Dundrasil, I will try not to mention that we are royalty to a kingdom that no longer fucking exists, therefore making us not royalty. Oh, this guy looks down on his luck. What am I gonna do? Well, it's turned into a rather tricky situation all around. I really need to be heading home, getting back to work, but if I don't get her what she wants, there'll be hell to pay. Oh, this is my first holiday my wife and I have been on in years, see. I'm always too busy with work. Anyway, I thought I'd bring her here and get away from it all for a bit. But now she thinks she won't go home unless I get her a piece of floral coral. You can't buy this stuff in shops. You have to fight a Corolsus to get it. I know I haven't been giving her the attention she deserves, and I really would like to try to make her happy, but fighting monsters is, it's not my cup of tea. You look tough though. You love a scrap. Maybe you can help me? Do I actually have one? Do I actually have one already? Like, maybe I can just quickly KO this one. Nope, don't have one yet. Okay, lovely. Ooh, there's a few of these here. Is that one in the... wait. Wait a minute. There's a thing with mini medals here. Wait, can I actually claim these here? Senorita of the Medal Exchange told me she came here from all the way across the Western Mountains to collect mini medals. Must have some kind of special power if they can make a person do that. Seems loco to me. Oh my god, you're actually here! Hello, Jerry, and welcome to the Miniature Medal Exchange. I am the official license organ of l'Académie de Notre Dame. Maitre des medallions. And I apologize to everyone that I just offended with that, because that was bad. That was butchered even for me. You do not have an album de medals? Well, we'll fix that. We've got an album for medals. For each and every mini medals that you bring to me, I will put a petite stamp in your album. When you've earned enough stamps, you'll be rewarded with prizes magnifiques. Bon chance, chérie. Hey. He's got 9 mini medals. Shield bearer. Damn it. When you will get the Hermes hat. I mean, okay. This hotel is a property of the... It's a posh school for girls. It's usually used for school trips, but some regular people can stay here too. Welcome to what some are calling the best holiday resort of all slime. What? 350? Get the fuck out of here! I will just run out to the campsite. What the fuck? No. Without proper pepper, the flavor is all wrong. It's as simple as that. Sorry. Don't get so angry in the kitchen. The fact is, my special dish requires a pinch of pepper, proper pepper, and I don't have any. I know it's well after your time, sir, but you have not seen an episode of Hell's Kitchen. By extension, yeah, no, I could see that, just in general, kitchens being like that, where like, where the fuck is this? And people losing their damn minds. You see, I always import my pepper from Gondolia, but recently they've been facing a terrible short... Wait, Gondolia? Ah, crap. Seems a gang of vicious pirates have been attacking the Gondolian trade fleet and stealing my entire cargoes of my beloved spice. Pirates are stealing your spices. It's a valuable commodity. It is known as oro gris, grey gold. I dread to think how expensive it will become if criminals are in control of the supply. Senor, you are a strong, capable man, see? Perhaps you will be willing to liberate my precious proper pepper from its pirate captors? Alright, I guess we gotta go and, I heard rumor that the pirate's based on a small island not so far from the city of Gondolia itself. That's probably where the stolen pepper is being stored. I think it's that island that we went to where there was nothing there before. But, senor, I must be very careful. Heard they are very fierce indeed. I would not wish you to get hurt in trying to help me. It's pirates. It's not the worst thing that I'm going to face, and it's not going to be the death of me. Okay, and then you on the beach in the glasses. I will never see another pretty bunny girl pretty as... Oh, for fuck. Hola, chico. You like bunny girls, see? I like bunny girls very much. No one in Erdrea likes bunny girls as much as me. I have loved them since I was a little boy. I saw a bunny girl so beautiful I was obsessed from that day forward. I admit it, I am completely loco. But the sad truth is that in all the years I've passed since then, I've never seen another who compared to my first bunny love. But perhaps that is about to change, Chico. Your amiga, the dark-haired lady friend. I think she would make the most beautiful bunny girl. Could you give it a try? Could you prepare a bunny costume for her? Then I can try and persuade her to put it on. Jade, I'm so sorry, but you're gonna have to bite the bullet for this one. You're gonna have to bite the bullet, but you might be able to kick this dude into the ocean. So swings and roundabouts. It's good to meet a young man who shares my passion for bunny girls. Now, as I'm sure you know, the beautiful bunny costume is made with 3 essential elements: the ears, the suit, and the fishnet stockings. I'll wait here while you assemble the outfit. Can't wait to see it, Chico. I don't think I'd be able to even give Jade a like, okay, but hear me out on this is like just... We need this for plot reasons. Well, there will certainly be plot. I probably can't use... yeah, nope. I need a key. Your crafting career starts here. Jolly Brawlies, coral hairpins, and utility belts. Can I make a utility belt that has, like, Batman levels of nonsense on it, or... Oh, look, another Luminary door. It'd be really nice when I can actually open those damn things. I feel like, too, if memory serves me correctly, I don't think it's in the casino. I don't think it's in the casino? Like, it's either, but then again, too, it's either out in the wild. Welcome to the exchange counter. You currently have no tokens. Just remember it. The ones that are listed blue and are unique. We only have one of each in stock, and you won't be getting any more. Patterns and diagrams to help you be the best bunny girl on the... It's a recipe book, too. Oh, god damn it. Okay, so... We gotta go and buy tokens. We either gotta go and buy tokens to at least pick up this, which will then allow us to make a bunny suit, which will then allow us to continue the okay, but hear me out, though. Or we've also got... The bandanas, that bandana is actually pretty good. The shield would be really good for Serena. Bear in mind, Sylvando and Pipeguy are using two-handed weapons. The Infernales. Hilariously, the old man gets an attack boost out of it, but barely. And the Staff of Censusing. Oh, that is not great. Oh, hey, it's these things. I called these a fucking scam when we were using them either. Nope. Nope, like, I mean, shit, we've been rocking the hat on stream for, like, basically since my jobless arc a couple of years ago. Spangled dress. I think we did for, like, we were rocking the, which we have the, like, we got the DLC that you can put the Dragon Quest VIII default costume on the Luminary, and it just looks weird, him in the bandana and that, but fair. That was the immediate thought. I didn't think the game. My bad. By extension, we also tend to run the bald look at times whenever we get, whenever we need to do a quick and, like, essentially do a quick and dirty extra life goal that I know is, like, this one's pretty hard to ignore, or pretty hard for me to, like, not quickly own up to. The old head shave comes in real handy. Platinum sword. I guess Eric is dual-wielding swords right now. Welcome back to those coming out of the ad break. The lightning lance. Oh, hello. Except that's a lot of gambling, or a lot of money. And want that sword. But at 100,000 tokens, that is going to be obnoxious. Is he gonna disappear if I walk over here? Yeah, he is. Prick. He's not one of the ones with the passwords. So, welcome to the casino vending area. You currently have, it is 20 gold per, it's 20 gold per, 20 gold per token. So for 100,000 tokens, if we want to just money our way out of that problem, that is 2 million gold. That is 2 million gold for me to go that route. That's not, this isn't like the default casino music though. I don't know, it's like a more updated version, or can I at least get 500? No, I can't. I'd have to gamble it. Wait. No, I won't. I won't, because I should have. Welcome to the Rainbow's End Bank. You currently stand at 5,000. Shit. 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 God damn it. Okay. New plan. Because we need to go and get the we need to go and get that. We need to get the bunny book so that we can make the bunny suit. We need 10,000 gold. We got 9,000 in the bank. We got 9,000 in the bank and 200 on us. It's fine. It's fine. I'm pretty sure every video of mine, except for maybe the very first one of this series, and I kind of forgot about this until I was scrolling my YouTube, but I appear on the Backbreaker Gaming channel a long time ago, a while ago, when Party Animals first came out. I could probably bring attention to it because, and apologies if I really haven't, but it's like, outside of part 1 of Dragon Quest XI, where I kind of tried to be a little more, like, I guess, advertiser friendly, but that has slowly become a fool's errand. Well, like, we're not gonna be, like, I would say we're not gonna be out and out jackasses, but sometimes, and if you've been around my streams for the last 6 years, it's just gonna come to a point of, is like, it's just going to happen. There is going to end up being a profanity-loaded tirade that something is going to flip a switch on me. Like, say, if we ever revisit Persona 5 for whatever reason, and I know there's a way to cheese it, but the Okumura fight. hate that fight with my entire soul. If I ever decide to wade into the waters of Dark Souls again, there will be plenty of profanity going on with that. Especially if my friends decide to send me on either fool's errands or to my death. Golden Chariot Dick Monster, we're just gonna have to be like, look, it's an SMT game. Nope. Golden Chariot Dick Monster just hangs, anytime he shows up, he is hanging dong. He is hanging dong in game, and that there is, it's not on the ban list, so therefore it's fine. I'm not doing anything about it. Also, apparently I need to go and grab a chilled one. Which, fun fact about things being chilled, apparently either I need to turn down the, I don't know, turn down? Or turn up? I don't know if, like, which one would be the best one. Is like, I need to make my fridge less cold. My main fridge, it froze a bottle of olive oil, but it did not freeze anything else. It froze a bottle of olive oil to the point that I had to, like, thaw it out so I could put it in this little spray spritzer so that I can give things that I'm going to put in, like, the air fryer a little spritz of olive oil in that. That also has a bunch of garlic cloves just sitting in it, soaking in that flavor. Because I saw my mom doing that at home there, and she's like, it's healthier. It's healthier than canola oil or like vegetable oil or that, and letting it soak in that garlic gives it a nice flavor. And it's not nearly as greasy as, like, deep frying. And I'm like, why the fuck didn't I think of that? So then I ordered the stuff. But then I went to go put it all together today, and I'm like, why is my bottle of olive oil frozen? Mom's like, did you put it in the freezer? I'm like, no. Why the hell would I do that? Is anything else in your fridge frozen? No. Okay, that's weird. I wish I would have known that. Because I didn't know when I was going to get to it. I didn't know when I was going to order the order the little spritzer bottle. Funny thing is my mom, she goes through it so quickly that she's like, I don't fridge it at all. But, like, if you go to work or something, she's like, when you go to work or whatever, it's like, you might want to put yours in the fridge. So I was like, okay, well, maybe I should just put it in the fridge for at least until I get the stuff here. Little did I know that Fanboy Brian coming in with the knowledge. So, yeah, lesson learned.
I feel better than ever.
I mean, in my defense, it's like she said, I ripped through it so quickly that anytime I use my air fryer, it gets a little spritz of the garlic olive oil that, like, I don't have to worry about it. Her olive oil spritzer is the equivalent of the Frank's Red Hot Grandma. Put that shit on everything. So also time for a little chug-a-lugging. Cheers. Excuse me. But yeah, with this new knowledge, with these new chapters we can add to the ancient texts. Yeah, we ain't doing that shit twice. Because it's like, because part of it is like, if it's just a one-off like that, usually I go and hit the old Stone Cold sound on the soundboard there. The sound itself is usually like when it's redeemed and everybody hears the sound of Ailstorm. Yo! Okay, so Serena also now has Kabuff. So now she can just, rather than just, oh, I gotta do one at a time. No, she can defense buff the entire party now. Hell yeah. Yeah. Kabuff. Excuse me. Big old defense buff. Can't do anything with that, though. That is unfortunate. Eric, buddy, what can you do? Assassin Stab. Again, yeah, I kind of probably not going to use that. You know what? I should probably give him some sword stuff because we do have, it is great, actually. You might even go Kimmaculate. Plus 10 attack. And Sylvando. What can we do with you, buddy? What can we... Sends a toxic token of affection. Well, in the immortal words of one Lita Ford, come on, pretty baby, kiss me deadly. And that is a universal skill. It doesn't matter if he's got swords, whips, or knives. Sylvie can always hit him with the kiss me deadly. Ooh, you got an early showing. Got an early showing for the old Superman. Glad to hear it. That said, if you can't make it, you can't make it. It is what it is. Don't go trying to like flip the like. Don't try to flip everything on your head just to try and make it for, just try and make Pummel Party for me. Like, it is what it is. But in the same breath, do enjoy the show. Oh right, we do need to go to the beach, because we do need to go see if we can, oh, you know what we need? You know what? Unfortunately, we need to sub out the girls. We need to sub out the girls just en masse. Even though, like, Team Harem. Oh, like we've got like our archetype teams. We've got Team Harem, obviously Team Guys Night, the Power Team, and the Magic Team. And for this one, we're gonna want we probably want Guys Night. We probably want Guys Night for this one. Eric, Sylvando, and Rab. Admittedly, Jade could probably be helpful here if I could distract him with Poof Poof. But I think Eric might actually just outrun her anyway. Alright, you big dumb Wait a minute. Eric doesn't have his stealing move. God damn it. God damn it. You idiot. You idiot. I really should have seen that coming. I really should have seen that coming. Because the entire purpose of me bringing Eric here... Okay, so mid-heal, more heal. Oh no, more heal is just like absolutely healed to the gills. Okay, so you've already got Zing. Sweet. Oh, you have Whack. Okay, so Granddad's kind of just got a bunch of skills here. Granddad is like a combination of Serena and Veronica, but he doesn't have like the, I guess he doesn't specialize. He kind of runs both.
Darkness, heal me!
And, come on, pretty baby. It did not poison him. He was not, Well, the entire reason of me rocking up with the guys here was Eric and his ability to steal stuff. His ability to steal stuff that I forgot that I had taken away from him so that I could get dual wielding. So I kind of fucked myself on this one. And now Veronica has a way to try and replenish, like, outside of just beating people over the head with her magic staff, she now can just drain magic from enemies. Fuck. Okay, I kind of forgot about that. The problem is we have to invest in knife to get to dual wield. Which means I can't really take that away from him. What's in here? What's behind door number 2 here? The Ring of Ruin. Okay. I mean, that's not awful. Like, if we look at this here, if I want, I guess what I could have done is not invest in the swords, and I would have had enough. And if I would have thought about that, yeah, you know what? I fucked up. Oh, hey, what luck! I guess I don't need to worry about that anymore. Well then. I got the thing that we were looking for. Imagine that. Oopsie. Did it again. It's like, psych. The Luminary is no longer the protagonist. This is the Jade show now. This is the Jade show now. Actually, she is tankier. I think she is. Oh, no, wait. No, she's not. She just has a bunch of HP. She is absolutely a glass cannon. She is definitely more glass cannon. What was the other? Oh, right, it's back out on the ocean. Can I zoom my way to the... No, I can't, but I can probably also just quickly go to it. Gondolia by sea. Because we got to go deal with some pirates. Some pirate sons of bitches that are causing issues in the spice trade. Causing some issues for a restaurant in the port there. We can't get any proper pepper now. And these pirate bastards have it stashed away somewhere. At least, I'm pretty sure they do. This is the only island between here and the... Oh, hey, look. I think we found our pirates. Come to take our precious pepper, have you? You don't think you'll be leaving with some black eye, lad? Bro, you got an axe. Robin Hood and his merry men. Somebody want to get me a price check on Jackass? Price check on Jackass. Oh, God damn it. Okay, I don't trust that Robin Hood can't do anything. Robin Hood might be a bit of a problem, so hit him with the poof poof. Damn it. Robin Hood is a noble man. He wishes to keep his pepper stock and will not be... You sure you're not distracted? Damn it! Damn it! You know, Jade, maybe if you had a bunny suit, we might have been able to do something about this. Chop. Buddy, you do not want to get into a chop battle with me. I outdamaged you in the chop battle? It won't end well.
You brought this on yourself.
Okay, is he just immune to, like, statuses? He might just be immune to statuses.
Give him to me.
Never mind, he is not immune to statuses. He was definitely caught looking. I don't think I do. I also know I still have to, like, I still have to do, like, I still got to do an Extra Life Redemption of taking chops. May heaven's winds tell you to kick rocks. Okay, you are, like, super immune to wind. You know what you're not immune to? Chop! Bonk. Don't get into a chop fight with the Luminary. The Luminary has studied the book to be the man. Oh, hey, tough guy tattoo. And we've got a peck of proper pepper. How much money do we have? Not enough. Unfortunately, these things are not going to give us a whole lot of money. And even worse is, as we found out, the whole money vest that gives you 15% money increase is only good up to 15 gold, effectively making it goddamn worthless. Because anything over 150 gold, you're only getting 15 on top of it. So our best bet to clear out the bunny escapades here is start seeing what we get out of these. I don't think either of these give us anything that we can. Please bring me a floral coral. Help me. Is that floral coral? Oh, thank you so much. I'll be able to go home and get back to work. This might even keep me in the wife's good books for a while. Things shouldn't be like this, though, should they? My wife shouldn't have to hold me ransom just to get my attention. Look, thank you for your help. Sure was far from easy. Take this. Make a whip-roaring success of yourself. Well, I think I'll learn a valuable lesson. Work's important, but nothing can be more important than family. Can't believe I didn't realize this before. Thank goodness we came here. I never would have realized how much I need to change my ways otherwise. I don't know how this... Wait, what? Huh? Wait, huh? I mean, okay, you got there in the end, but like... You're just gonna let the missus off the hook like that? Can I prepare my signature dish without proper pepper? Por favor, senor. You must have recovered some from the pirates. Caramba, you've brought some proper pepper. Muchas gracias, senor, for your courage and gallantry. Dude, those weren't pirates. They were Pittsburgh pirates at best. But tiss. The Pittsburgh Pirates suck. As we go into the ad break. Yeah, muchas gracias. Sweet stuff for swindlers. Alright, this sounds like equipment for Eric. Swindler's scarves and swindler's stoles. No. You dropped the pepper on the floor, you fucking idiot. Dude, why? Alright. Well. So, all that leaves is the bunny suit. Counterpoint that, the Roving Emporium was based off of Octagonia. Many of Don Rodrigo's students buy the weapons from our shop. We are well known for our sharp edges. Now, welcome to the weapon shop. How can I help you? Oh. Well, the eagle... Actually, that eagle dagger is actually... That'd be a pretty solid knife. If it's only barely weaker than the main sword that Eric's rocking, could probably work with... Welcome back, those coming out of the ad break. Could work... would make his other knife... Make his other knife probably better than the sword, the other sword that he has at the moment. The edged boomerang, it'll definitely be better, but that's... Lolly stick, the water myrtle wand. Ick. Both of those suck. That sucks. The battle fork, we already kind of established is... Oh, wow. That's tragic. Although we do have a new whip that we can make for Sylvando. What we need is a spear. We need a damn good spear or maybe a set of claws. Is there anything else I can help you with? All right, what can I do for you, sugar? Okay, the Thorn Whip is very much in the camp of, if you sell this, you may not get it back. Which, okay, and I can't sell Serena's wand en masse, which, fine. I believe I sold one of the Iron Claws already. I suppose I can probably I can ditch the leather cape. Yeah, I can chuck the leather cape. I can chuck the feathered cap. Probably chuck the iron broadsword. Because if I ever switch Pipe Guy back to swords, it'll be maybe a little later. Oh right, because knife-wise, it's poison moth knife and poison needle. And the poison needle fucking sucks. So he would absolutely have a better knife out of that. Can I? I can absolutely chuck the Cloak of Evasion. Oh my god, we're gonna have... No. We're actually gonna have money on top of... Wait, I have both sets of Iron Claws? I have both sets of Iron Claws. What the hell am I doing? Oh, I have an edged boomerang. When did I get an edged boomerang? Necklace of Immunity. I can out and out sell the dancer's costume. Okay. So apparently A, I can reacquire it, but B, it doesn't matter because Serena has a better armor and can still rock the dancer's costume outside of it. So yeah, safe play on that one. And then the tough guy tattoo. And the tough guy tattoo is actually kind of useful. So that's gonna be that for that. So we just gotta go and now take 6,000 out of our savings so that we can get 500 casino tokens, go and get the bunny suit, and then go and get the reward for putting Jade in a bunny suit, as she is more than likely going to shank us. Welcome to the Rainbow's End Bank. You currently have 9,000 gold. What can we do for you? I need to take out 6. You currently have 3,000 left in. Yep, okay, cool, thanks, bye. Welcome to... You currently have 0 tokens. What can we do for you? Welcome to the exchange counter. You currently have 500 tokens. What would you like to get? How about this one called Down the Rabbit Hole? We learned how to make all 3 things that we need for bunny suits. That's oddly convenient. I should have dropped the forge right in the middle of the casino and started making the bunny suit in the middle of the casino. Just like, what is this absolute nutter doing? What is this dude even doing? Hopefully I can actually make the suit. Sylvando? Okay, wait, it's affordable. Oh, but wait. I'm not going through that way because that brings up a loading screen. I can purchase the eyes as I need. We are, in fact, not screwed. So unfuck that get fucked. Oh, but it's now I have to go through the other menus. Close? Yes. Woohoo! Plot and fan service time! Oh dear. This might make things a little bit more difficult. Yeah, this might make things a lot more difficult than it needs to be. Power of next track doubled. Crit. I got 4 uses of this. Oh, right. Two out of 4 on perfect, 1 in range, 1 horrifically short. If nothing else, it should come out at least neutral. That's what we like to see. And now you already know where this is going. Oh shit, did she? Uh-oh. Alright. Sorry, but you're going to have to take this. And you're going to have to take this now. And where will we... Lol, Serena has both of them. Of course, I forgot, Serena does have both of them. Eep. Oh, wow. Yeah, go Coral Hairpin, I guess. Like, that absolutely rips. Definitely not giving you the tough guy tattoo, because the tough guy tattoo is not going to help you. I guess make you poison proof. She is going to kick your ass. All right, let's go and see. Let's go and see Chico on the beach here, because we got the bunny girl. She is beyond not thrilled. Is the transformation complete? Has your friend transformed into a beautiful bunny girl? Would be no other means for her to oblige an old man and put the costume on. Every bit as marvelous as the first bunny girl I ever saw. She's got it. She's got it. We just don't have to have the bunny tail this time for reasons. Maybe it's worked into the suit. No, even more marvelous, in fact. You are the most beautiful bunny girl the world has ever seen. Not everyone can carry the bunny girl outfit, you know. It requires a certain something, and you have it in spades. You know your friend makes a perfect bunny girl. She is fucking livid. Maybe not quite, I should have let you drown livid. But, like, you know, you're kind of an ass. Livid. Okay, maybe I'm in the clear. Angry bunnies are even more adorable. She was absolutely about to put that spear through your throat. And we get another garter for it. Jade doesn't seem too happy that you did, though. Never mind, she is pissed at us. Never mind, she is fuming. Okay, well, wait, who is? So I'm pretty sure we got 2 of these. Okay, we lose a little bit of speed, we gain a bunch of charm and actually a bunch of defense. No, I'm sure I gave this to somebody already. How did I end up with... Oh, wait a minute, you know what I had to do? I had to sacrifice one for the bunny suit. I had to sacrifice one for the suit. Throw on the tough guy tattoo because, you know, this dude's got to be hardcore. He's got to be hardcore. He's got to be tough. Add the rousing ring to make sure make sure Granddad doesn't fall asleep. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. All right, let's finally quit wasting time here and let's go and visit our good friend, Don Rodrigo. This big, mighty mansion of his in the Don Rodrigo Villa, and oh my, there is a butler waiting for us.
After so many years, and your companions too, of course.
Yes, I mean, we are kind of missing one at the moment, but I'm sure he's got a reason to not be here. I mean, I'm pretty sure, I think old Dave needed some help on the ship, or something.
But I am afraid he has gone to Eliador. He is instructing the guards there in the art of swordsmanship, you see.
Okay, so Don Rodrigo has went and,
now that's a shame. I do so love our wee chats.
Hanging out with the Heladorian guard.
Fighting.
Fighting horses and fighting.
Sorry to have missed you too, senor. He often speaks of your visits very fondly.
Yeah, so, hey, Cervantes,
Sure we'll have a chance for a proper chinwag next time I'm in town. Now, there's something I was wanting to ask you, Cervantes. I was
just
hoping to
don't be like the other Cervantes that I know.
More interesting topics of conversation. You couldn't open the sea gates for me, could you?
It will be my pleasure, Senor Roberto. Can you imagine how angry Don Rodrigo would be if I refused?
He'd probably blow a
I
gasket.
will open them right away. If you go on board your ship, you will be able to sail straight to them.
So now, we're gonna do a little bit of digging around here because...
Thanks a million. And give my regards to Don Rodrigo, won't you?
Because reasons. Not just... Oh, I have, like, no... There's no doors I can interact with. it is you. You're sailing out to the open sea. The ocean is full of monsters, senor. Make sure you're well prepared before you depart. Oh yeah, no, we'll go and crash at the end before, Oh, I can go in here, though. Aha, there's a book. There's a couple of books, actually. It's somebody's diary. At today's tournament, Signorito Noberto defeated Sir Henrik. Words can scarcely express how thrilled I was to display. He has grown mighty indeed. Signor Noberto left today. I wish that he would have at least said something before disappearing like that. A year has passed now since Signor Noberto's departure, and still we hear nothing. I pray that he is safe. So, somebody named Noberto handed Henrik his ass, and apparently is just roaming out and about. Or at least left here. The chivalric ideal. Chivalry. All who dare call themselves nice cherish this above all else. It is the criterion by which our worth is weighed. Do not shrink in your duties or your training. Strive to exceed your limitations, be they physical or mental. At all times, and whoever you may encounter, be well-mannered and gentle. Be more sacred than any of these instructions is this. Should you set yourself a goal, should you make a promise, do not fail to achieve it. Do not allow yourself to be swayed from your path. Never, never go back on your word. He who does so cannot claim them to be any kind of knight. Take this firmly to heart, lest all your years of training be in vain. Don Rodrigo had a son. He ran away from home before a long time ago, before I started working here. They say that Cervantes was very upset when it happened. He was fond of the boy, it seems. It cannot be easy, but not knowing where he is. So, let's put two and two together here for a second. We got to assume that this Noberto, who shit-canned Hendrik, is... Okay, I already know what happens in Hitman if I go somewhere where I'm not supposed to go. And with you having that icon over your head means I'm not going to be able to ask you anymore about Noberto. But let's just, you know, let's go on a little journey here. So, Noberto shit-cans Hendrik, but then immediately leaves the nest. Nobody knows where he is. Nobody knows what he's doing. At least nobody here. We happen to run into some gallant swordsman / chivalric knight type at the goddamn circus. Going off about the knight's word is his bond and what have ye to hapless Prince Jackass. Now, I'm not saying, and I'm not gonna overly imply here, but I might have it on good authority that Noberto may in fact be our circus performer, Silvando. Now, that might be a little bit of speculation, maybe a little bit of hoop jumping, but I find it hard to believe that I'm wrong in this guess. I find it hard to believe that I would be wrong. Actually, why would I pay for the inn? Why would I pay for the inn when I can just warp to the, campsite? Wait, how much money do we have? Not enough to put anything in the bank. Still nothing in the way of, Ruby Path of Doom. Jade, probably still very upsetty about the, Jade, probably still very upsetty about the bunny suit. I'm sorry, Jade. It is, it is the burden you must bear. Crap. I think I'm best off to just run from here. I mean, the other place, like, Port of Allure would be closer, but Port of Allure, I think, also would have a loading screen. And, never mind. Yeah, we're pretty much at the beach already. Misamas. Or... I probably screwed that up, too. Are you technically flying? You are not flying. However, you are weak to flip kicks and claymores. So, bop. Ooh.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore that. I will have to remember we are gonna have to go on a bit of a monster murder venture before a certain point in the story. And we will redeem that because we did remember to refill the water bottle. We did remember to refill it before we went live today. All right. And on that note, the open seas await. Anywhere I roam, where I lay my head is home. Sylvando.
Madre mia. Is it him?
Well, if my digging around for it didn't unveil it, that pretty much bashes you over the head with it. Sylvando is Noberto. Sylvando is Noberto. He left and... Oh! Mike the Ref coming in with the raid. Damo is okay. Damo is more than okay. Damo is fucking awesome. With Shield, welcome in Mike the Ref and Raiders. I am WalkerPipeGuy. We play a variety of games on the channel here. We are currently rocking Dragon Quest XI. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Thank you for the shout out, Amarella. Thank you for the follow. That is another $2 that we will be donating to our Extra Life page, which supports children and families here at the Starlight Children's Hospital here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Thank you, Damo is okay. Greatly appreciated. You know what the really sad part is? I found that after I finished the Persona 5 playthrough. I found that after the fact. I was upset. I was like, that would have been real nice to have when we were actually playing Persona 5. Got a decent amount of use in Dark Souls, though. And the Spyro trilogy. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, and Last Surprise is an absolute banger. And now, Mike, you said you needed a pack of smokes, so you were doing a sidecast of Super Card of Honor. We might just have to go and do that. We might just have to go and do that. Yeah, still a baffling decision on that end, fanboy. That Oh, so we could be in for like an all-out 21, all-out 21 like all-timer. We could be see if that is the standard, we could be on a we could have an absolute, oh my mother of Lord. Oh my good Lord. If you're telling me that Miro Kingston, Baker Statlander, Darby and Charles Montgomery, Kenny and Christian, the Bucks and the Luchas in a cage, the shock debut of one Adam Cole Bebe, and then the shock debut of one American Dragon. I mean, on one side, that is an absolute banger episode of Velocity. That is probably the most banger episode of Velocity ever. But, yeah, all jokes aside with that, oh, they gotta... If that is the standard, yeah, we are on the precipice of an all-timer. Boulder Bringer. So that spell that we have with Eric that we barely use, and there's the ad break. That spell that we have in Rubble Rouser that drops a sigil right below an enemy that we can in turn just get damage over time. We got a better version of it now. The Boulder Bringer. Fuck! 1 point short. 1 point short of being able to get my stealing back. Also, I just saw in the ticker there too, currently 4-0 Blue Jays. Currently 4-0 Blue Jays, top of the 5th, 2 outs, and by the looks of the score thing here, and yep, I was right. It's a bases loaded walk. So, am I about to creep into a 5-2? Well, this is me getting it as it happens, like through the apps, and kind of saw it on the ticker there. I'm imagining things are about to. Are the Athletics about to reveal themselves to, in fact, be the Athletics? Because, yeah, I got a bases loaded walk, 2 outs, top of 5. I'm imagining something is about to happen. B, going back to an earlier thing, so they are taking it out on a lesser opponent. Well, better than playing down to them, I guess. Once again, getting back to the initial thing, Did she do it again? Like, I might be spoiling myself on something, but did they shatter a months, years long, like, run with Statlander being the one to crack the code? Did they do it again? Oh! Oh, and that might also been the check again. I saw the count, I saw the count as a 4-2 count, so I thought it was a bases loaded walk. Instead of it being a single, and then follow up with a double to make it 7 zappy. That's where I'm at right now. If anything else is about to happen, I'm sure I'll see it as it eventually shows up on my on the phone or the ticker there, but well, I mean, this feels like an obvious, maybe I shouldn't go there, but there's also an anchor thing, and oh, it's basically as soon as you leave the port, you just end up in this haze.
Ugh, where did all this horrible fog come from? I can't see a thing.
Hey, Sylv, what's going on?
It's foggy AF is what it is.
But whatever it is, I don't like it. Steering hard to starboard!
Why would you turn into it, you idiot?
The mists are clear.
Dragon Quest is your standard JRPG in which a teenager sort of comes of age, by one way or another, discovers that he is a great ancient, like the reincarnation of a great ancient good, or just, you know, overall good guy that has to take down a great evil, overthrowing the world, recruiting friends and comrades along the way, possibly experiencing hardship, usually by way of the Dragon Quest game, at least definitely the later ones, just sort of killing off people whenever they feel like it. Dragon Quest VIII went on a bit of a murder spree. I mean, it was also kind of central to the plot, but that's neither here nor there. But it is your fairly bog standard Square Enix JRPG, not Final Fantasy. Because while Final Fantasy got into a little bit more of like the more like character action RPG side, Dragon Quest stayed predominantly turn-based. You can move around on the battlefield, but it has no sort of effect on anything. Whereas with Dragon Quest, like with Final Fantasy, with it becoming a bit more like action RPG oriented in the later entries, movement is key. You've got to stick and move. You gotta. Oh, there's a chest over there before I go talk to Jade. You gotta like stick and move and get your attacks in and that. Whereas this, it's still very much a turn-based JRPG. Oh, hey, I can get that Hermes helm now. Nice. Nice. I got a new helmet. Sweet. And now, all right, let's talk to Jade. And,
What a strange place. It's
wonder who
almost like
that could
being
possibly be gracing the presence of the House of Flying Blue Shells Discord. Wonder who that could possibly be. And, oh, hey, dipping in the... What the fuck?
Darling, is it really you? My dearest darling Kai? waited for you ever since the day we said goodbye.
Hi, who are you?
Hey! What do you think you're playing at, scaring us like that? And there's no need to look so disappointed to see us.
Why is Veronica here first meeting this? Because it is going to just create a hostile environment. Also, yeah, she's a mermaid.
Hold on. Are you a mermaid? That's strange. You didn't scream or try to catch me in a net. You're different from most other human beings that I've met. My name's Michelle.
Okay, so we have Michelle the mermaid.
Frightened. It's just I thought my car was back and I got all excited.
This does lead into like
I can't believe I'm talking
one of the greatest things I think in the Dragon Quest franchise is just what they do with a certain thing, and we'll get there. So yeah, who's Kai?
Tender-hearted fisherman from Honolulu Bay.
So we gotta get, looks like Honolulu Bay is probably our next,
Wedding day.
wait, what?
Wedding day? I didn't even think humans and mermaids could get married.
I mean,
At first I was the same. I thought we'd never be together. I thought the mermaid's burden would keep us apart forever.
okay, what is the mermaid's burden?
If a mermaid leaves the sea and makes the land her home, if ever she gets wet again, she melts away to foam.
Oh!
But when I told my Kai I couldn't come to live with him, he said, in that case, Shell, you better teach me how to swim. And so I got the blessing of the Queen beneath the sea. He's going to come to Nautica. And
Also,
live
she is
down there
talking
with
entirely
me.
in rhyme.
Oh, that's wonderful news.
On one thing, she's
Congratulations.
talking entirely in rhyme. On two, if she were to go to surface and then become afflicted, of course, by the mermaid's burden,
I've been waiting for
rainy
him
day
now
is
for what
death.
feels like forever. I know he'd never break his word. He's not that sort of person. But the longer that he stays away, the more my worries worsen. I know it's rude.
He's
to
probably
ask
got some
you,
topside
but I
nonsense he
beg,
needs
I
to deal
plead,
with.
I pray. Could you go to Honolulu and make sure my Kai's okay? So you're from the bottom of the sea, where the giant pearl from the story went. I wonder.
I have my reservations about this.
If we go and check on your fiancé, will you take us down to see the Queen?
I still have my reservations about
For
this.
such a kindness, it's the least that I can do. I'll sing my song and safely sink your ship and all your crew.
I'm sorry, what?
If anyone knows the truth about this giant pearl, it's the Queen of the Sea. If it leads us to another one of the orbs, it's worth helping. Wouldn't you say?
Are all of you out of your fucking minds? What in the fuck are you on about? And
Oh, I'm sorry. I had a sudden urge to stretch my legs. Let me ask you that again. If anyone knows the truth about this giant
okay.
pearl, it's the
You know
Queen
what?
of the Sea.
On second thought,
If it
maybe I
leads
should
us to
just
another one of the orbs, it's
grab a
worth
gear
helping.
and
Wouldn't you say?
I maybe just need to grab a gear and, you know, not get my head kicked off by Bunny Girl. She's already mad at me for putting her in that damn suit in the first place, and then decides, maybe I need to persuade you to, yes, carry on with the story, jackass. And that would be big ol' head kick. I don't feel like getting Holly homed. So, yeah, okay. Fine. We'll figure out how to sink this fucking boat to the bottom of the ocean without all of us horrifically dying. hoping that this mermaid doesn't, you know, screw us over or something.
On your map. It's to the south of Hotto.
It's a Dragon Quest game, by extension. I want to say most, if not all Dragon Quest games, if there is a, like, if there is a female party member, usually on the taller side, they will be given the option, should you find the pieces, to make the bunny suit, and by in turn will, it will change their character there to, they will be wearing the bunny suit. Apologies for the perhaps lengthier TV timeout. But Damo, for what it's worth, I believe, because I had this conversation with, I've had this conversation with a couple of people when it comes to this game here, on stream here. It's somewhere in like the 15 to 25 buck range digitally on Steam, PSN. I think it's on Xbox, Switch. Like, it's... In saying that, though, I will say this. If you were to just sort of, like, gun run it and try and rush through it, I'm assuming doing the bunny girl side quest to at least get the bunny suit, or doing the casino stuff to get the bunny suit, you're looking at around like 70, you're looking at around like minimum 70 hours to get the like full true ending at minimum. If you do like all the side, if you do the side quests, if you do all that, you're looking at 100 hours plus easily. So while yes, play games slowly and like look around, and that is like, all I'm doing here is giving you the heads up that like that's kind of the time commitment you're going to be looking into this if you want to see this through the end. Now, in saying that, if all of a sudden, say like 20 hours in or something, which, well, based on my streams, 20 hours is still pre-bunny suit unless you hustle, because we've kind of been running around doing a bit of like faffing around and that. South and east of Hodo, you can only get there by ship. To make sure you don't get lost, I've marked it on your map. Please go to Honolulu, friends, and bring back my chap. There's one more thing I'd like to ask before you disappear. Please don't tell anyone but Kai I'm waiting for him here. I'm not sure why, but lots of sailors seem to hate my kind. If you could keep our secret, it'd really ease my mind. Well, I'm probably gonna have to tell at least a few more people, because I don't think I'm just gonna be able to out and out talk to Kai. Oh, I should have probably read what Dave had to say there. Yes, I know it's Dave, but Silvando, his employer, pronounces it Dave. So who are we to not abide by the pronunciation? So if we go to our map, which I don't know if it's actually even more, it might be marked on this. Okay, so you can see, it doesn't even show where we are. But we are... I guess if you look to like the furthest west, and there is this tiny little like white island on the edge of that continent there. That's where we are. We got a bit of sailing ahead of us. And of course, with that too, there is also other islands that we can go to, and And then there's this bullshit. And then there's this bullshit where mermaniacs, slimes, and literal clouds of gas, sea slimes, and the miasma are just deciding that, well, it's made by the same company that makes Final Fantasy. This is a Square Enix joint. This is a Square Enix joint with character designs from, rest his soul, Akira Toriyama. Like, to the point as well, if you read the original Dragon Ball manga, and even like some of the Dragon Ball Z manga, Dragon Quest characters just casually show up in like backgrounds in the Dragon Ball manga. Because, well, Toriyama designed both. Like, Toriyama drew up and designed all of them, so might as well pop them in if they're just gonna be in the background. Smack the shit out you. Damn it. Ow! Asshat. See, I never played 7. I never played 7 on the PS1 when it came out, and I got a copy of it, and I got a copy of the remake for the 3DS, but I haven't gone to 7. I played 8. I played 8 on the that was the PS2 one that also got a 3DS remake. We actually just did a playthrough of the 3DS version of 8, Journey of the Cursed King, not too long ago, and it was really good revisiting that. There is still some content in that realistically I could go back and I could go and do some more in that. There's still like the entire final bonus dungeon that I could do. But I'd probably have to flag it where it's like, look, we are like, this is absolute true end game. If you want to play this game, I suggest you entirely skip that stream, because it would be just like me putzing around in absolute final bonus dungeons, or as one of the other members of the community here called it, sicko mode, because yeah, that particular dungeon pulls no punches. It is basically a boosted boss rush, where you face every boss that you'd had in every boss you ran into, but they now have different gimmicks, different attacks, and by extension are a lot more dangerous, to the point that I just ran in there thinking I could maybe try and steamroll a couple of them and get some free stuff. We got annihilated by the second boss. We barely survived the first boss of boss rush mode, and then we got piped by the second boss, to the point that after a little bit of stubbornly clinging on, thinking that like, oh, I can get out of this, no, I can't, it just got to the point of like, okay, nuts to this, we're leaving, we're just gonna finish this out. If we ever revisit this dungeon again, it'll be like a bonus stream well down the line, when maybe I do a little bit of leveling up and we like do some off-screen leveling and that to try and compensate for how bastard hard those dungeons are. Like, you gotta be hard. You gotta have the best equipment that you can get a hold of, and you gotta be hard as fuck. That's all it's gonna be. Crafting covered in clothing. Robes of Serenity. And that's it. Really, is the robe of serenity really the only comforting thing that we can wear? While I certainly find that hard to believe, that's also really the only real point that we had. I guess I could maybe go and aggro that Cyclops and fight him for the monster list entry, but we're gonna end up doing that. We're probably gonna end up doing that later anyway when we get closer to the end of, let's call it, Act 1 of this game. We are, I'd say, like, maybe a third at best, a quarter at worst of done Act 1. Just in terms of just raw objectives. Again, this may have a little bit to do with me spending some time faffing around, looking for random stuff, doing the password stuff, and they attacked us, but this is still one of the things that baffles me. These are random encounters. They attacked us, but yet I guess they just get stunned by our raw power that we have, and they're like, uh-oh. Like for them, it basically is the glass shatters. They attack us, and then all of a sudden the glass shatters, and there's the ad break. Oh, fuck! That wasn't what I wanted to do. Shit! Absolutely butt fumbled that. Bang! Well, I got rid of one of them. Yeah, the thing is though with that is they've attacked us. Also by extension, the random encounters like this only happen on the sea. Oh, excuse me, on the sea. Wandering on the ground, we will see the enemies and have a choice whether to engage them or not. Chop. And welcome back, those coming out of the ad break. Again, I don't know when the ad breaks actually end or not. I'm not, I guess even if I was watching my own broadcast, I feel like my own broadcast, I wouldn't be interrupted by ad breaks on my own stream, but oh my god, I'm gonna have to actually do this now for research, aren't I? I'm gonna have to do this for research, aren't I? So I guess by extension, remind me in about like 28 minutes to maybe just pop open a new tab. Pop open a new tab and just go straight to the channel. Don't use Stream Manager, just go to my own channel. Because obviously I can't be subscribed to myself. But I want to check this because I hear conflicting reports from various members of chat, whether they're watching on mobile, whether they're watching on PC. I see a thing that says a 90-second ad break is happening, and then I get a chat from someone who's like, "Oh, I'm back already." It's like, I don't know. Which is why, like, when I started using Seribot there, I just did like a blanket, basically 90-second stop until I saw the thing that said the ad break is finishing now. At least in streams that I could reliably do that. And that's... Okay, follow-up question. Do you have Twitch Turbo? Because if you do, that entirely ignores it. So, I mean, I know, like... They gotta find a way to make this system better. Or, like, at least more reliable. Like, I know there's a thing where it's like, oh, well, like, based on this, or, like, based on numbers, based on the game, and that it's like... It's like, in a way, that actually does kind of make it more annoying, because you can't gauge where it actually is going to be, or what it's actually going to, like, show up. Then there's the argument of, like, what ads would you like to be able to run, like, for these automated ad breaks, what ads would you like to run, because, but that's, like, a whole different argument. Like, I know one of our regulars here, Snow Penguin, for a while would regale me in the tales of the ads that showed up. A lot of ads wanting her to try and buy a Hyundai. Lot of Hyundai ads. Or was it Toyota? It was one of those two. To whom it may concern. But I guess this also allows me to kind of do a little bit more shameless self-plugging here. So I mentioned earlier that the follow, we donate $2 to my Extra Life page. Let's talk about subs. Now, subs, we run things a little different around here. What you put in as the viewer, we put back. So for me, it's $8 Canadian for a tier 1 sub. You put a tier 1 sub in here, that's what we put into the Extra Life page. We don't do it with what we are paid out from the Twitch payout. We do it as you, the viewer, put in that money. I'll be damned if somebody's gonna put money into, like, subscribe to this content. I'll be damned if some Jeff Bezos overlord looking motherfucker is going to take money from kids and families just because they're the ones that own it. If it means if I gotta shoulder that, I'll fucking shoulder it. What you put in, we put back. You pay $8 Canadian for a subscription, we put $8 Canadian in. I'm not on this platform to make money. I'm on this platform to create content and raise money for a children's hospital. I may do it as a bit of a discombobulated drunken lush a lot of times, but that's how we do it around here. I'm pretty sure it's 50. I'm pretty sure it's 50. For what I'm doing, yes. For what I'm doing, a subscription for me, because I will see that thing pop off on the screen there, and it's like, that is the notification thing for me to add to that. So, by the way, for those of you that are subscribed to me, remember to hit that. Remember to if you're keeping the sub up, Remember to hit the thing to show the streak. Show the streak and show the message. Because I don't know if I can, or I will say this, I don't know if I can, but if I can't personally track that shit. I kind of have to rely on you guys for that. And the regulars, I know you guys are good for it. I know you guys are good for remembering to hit that button. Because that's sort of the universal thing. It was like, oh yeah, right. Ships. Aloha, travelers. Don't stop here. These waters are dangerous. Sail on. Sail on. Okay. Alright. I mean... Ow. I mean, okay. Oddly enough, my local radio station. My local rock radio station had one of the DJs at the time. He was streaming. He was doing this. He was doing his charity stream though for I believe it was a rescue shelter. And at least the one that I asked him, I guess I got to backpedal a little bit. It's like before that, he was doing an extra life stream, which, as I said, raises money for children and families in children's hospitals affiliated with the Children's Miracle Network, which includes the Starlight Children's Hospital here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Now, he was doing that, and I thought, that's cool. That's cool. I wish I could do something like that. Fast forward a little bit, he's doing a charity stream for a rescue shelter. And I happened to be doing fuck all at work at the time, and I jumped in the chat and I was like, hey, what do you use for a setup? Because, like, I'm thinking, I'm partly gauging to see how much it's going to take for me to get into, like, the streaming side here. Because other fun little sidebar, through high school, I wanted to get into radio, and that was my plan. My plan was to go to work, go oil and gas, go pipelining for a couple of months, get some money together, go to school. Well, that was 14 years ago. So, needless to say, I definitely didn't go to school. However, through this we came across the logical evolution of radio. Streaming. In a way. So again, I asked him, I was like, what's your setup? He's like, literally just, I plug in a mic to my Xbox One and use the Kinect as a camera. And I was like, well, shit, I can do that. That's a pretty dirt cheap setup. So the very first stream I ever did, which was a 24-hour extra life stream, where if we raised $1,000, I would keep my head shaved for a year, and we proceeded to crush that goal. I did that off of the PlayStation camera, and I just plugged in a mic to my PS4. I'd have to shut down and restart the stream every time I changed games, because I mean, it certainly wasn't perfectly integrated, but that was what it was. But basically, I put my foot in the door there, and then I started looking.
And don't come back.
this is where the thing of like I work in the oil and gas industry. Asterisks. I work in the oil and gas industry. Most of the donations came from like friends and family that certainly didn't have the throwaway money that a bunch of my oil and gas coworkers did, that were talking a lot of big game about how they were going to shave my eyebrows and the whole bit. And they didn't even come close to the 1,000 despite talking the big game. Friends and family damn near hit 1,000 on their own without their help. And then my project manager, who had a like little donation box going, the absolute mad lad, counted the money that was in there, figured out what the difference was, and put the difference in there to make it a raw 1,000 from the job, saying, you're gonna commit to the head shave. You don't gotta do any of the shit they were talking, because they barely put a dent in it. But I want to see you do it. I want to see you commit to the head shave, and to my credit, I did. By the time I was able to start growing my hair back was when I had gotten together, like, you know, a reliable laptop for the time, a proper webcam, had the same mic that I plugged into the PS4, got Streamlabs here, got it all mostly set up, got a proper capture card and that, like, I got it all together and started. Like, I kind of sporadically did toward the end of 2018 and that into 2019, but like, I was never home, so it was like there was no semblance of consistency. But the day that the Calgary Flames were eliminated from the 2019 Stanley Cup playoffs, April 19th, 2019, happy fucking birthday to me, again. The second consecutive playoffs that my favorite hockey team got eliminated from the playoffs on my birthday. Fucking whoopee. Not long after that is like I kind of started to get the pieces together a bit more, but like I didn't really do much more. Like I didn't do like a whole lot of consistent streaming until like I can't remember, it was either like May or June when I started the Persona 4 run, because I really wanted to play Persona 4. And at the time, I didn't have a converter for AV to HD, so that I could run my old AV consoles into my capture card, which meant I had to use my PS3, which at the time, I certainly didn't have the little switcher that I have now that can bypass the PS3's HDCP nonsense. So I had to get a specific capture card to capture stuff from my PS3. And during the process of doing the Persona 4 playthrough was when I figured out about the AV to HD thing, and I picked that up, and that opened up my library to basically the rest of my consoles. And then it just sort of became a steady thing, where it's like build up my stuff here, continue growing my game library, continue growing the community in that, to the point that, as it stands, my name, and by extension is like this whole community, whether it's like guys I've worked with, guys that have been in the like community that have been in the stream here and that, is like, it may be my name on that wall and on that virtual wall, but know this, that you all had a goddamn hand in it, and take a fucking bow, pat yourself on the back, round of applause, fucking pour a drink, do something celebratory. Because right now, in the Stoller Children's Hospital, we sit there in a group in the amount raised of $25,000 to $50,000. And we've been doing this since 2018. Right above me on that board is Michael's Canada. Michael's Canada is a full-on pipeline outfit. And we have raised as much as they have donated. Asterix, as of the creation of the wall circa October 2024 of last year, they maybe have managed to get above me now. They may have managed to get above us now. Unless I go and work some voodoo magic. Point being is, like, we've done a damn bit of good. Y'all deserve the credit. I am just the somewhat ugly public face.